I wasn't planning another video for today, but there was some breaking news that I didn't notice anybody else picking up on that was really consequential. So there's been quite a lot of concern and interest. By the way, this is Randy Kirk, and if you like, do all that kind of stuff. But let's get on to the meat here. People have been very concerned about Elon starting his AI company under the X brand that would be competing with ChatGPT and with Google. And in this interview that he just did today with the Wall Street Journal, he addressed the subject matter, and he talked about the fact that there needs to be a third player, and that he's obviously positioned very well to be that third player. But then many in the community were saying, well, gee whiz, if he does it with Twitter, gee, how come we stockholders at Tesla are not going to get to take advantage of the fact that you have this special knowledge? And certainly you are saying that Tesla is an AI company. So why wouldn't that company be within the domain of Tesla rather than that company being within the domain of Twitter? And it's a legitimate question. I tried to answer it in another video earlier, a couple of weeks ago when this issue was first raised. And just basically that that maybe I could make the argument that Tesla doesn't have any natural or obvious right to be the only place where he would use these skills and this background, and that Twitter wouldn't either. Well, the news, if you haven't heard it yet, is that he said on this interview, he says, look, I'm not going to go into the details, but Microsoft and ChatGPT have a great relationship, and they're working together to accomplish this goal. And no reason why Tesla and Twitter can't have a similar relationship. So if you think about it for a minute, obviously Tesla has a tremendous amount of compute power, a tremendous amount of knowledge of how to train neural networks, the ability to analyze and make those systems work. And Twitter has the data, huge amounts of data that they have control of and have availability for. He did go out and buy a bunch of NVIDIA systems for this new division of Twitter. And apparently grabbed up almost all the available systems that were out there, and or the hardware that was available. But anyway, I think this is grand news. It is something that will be announced later, but we could just add that to the list of announcements that might be coming out, I would say, within this year, about exactly how his new enterprise is going to operate and how Tesla and Twitter will both be apparently beneficiaries. So I think that's huge good news. And I couldn't find anybody on Twitter. I couldn't find anybody on YouTube. Nobody was talking about this part of the interview. So I figured maybe everybody missed that. Maybe nobody understood the consequential nature of what was said. So this is Randy Kirk again. Hit like if you like, hit subscribe and hit notify, and then join my Patreon. Actually, right now, I've set it up to where you can get a 7-day free trial on my Patreon. Go ahead and go to my Patreon, go down below, and you can see the Patreon link below. Go on there and you can get a 7-day free trial and see whether it's worth $5 a month. So there you go. It's been great talking to you.